probably wouldn't have a choice. Girls give me too much information on the first date too, y'all. She told me she'd attempted suicide 7 times, and I had to ask her why. She said, well, I feel like I'm a loser. And I said, oh no, honey, don't feel that way. You are not a loser, but you're obviously a failure. After I got divorced, I had recently turned 40 and I'm single. I was looking good. It's hard to find a 40-year-old virgin. Let's be honest, when you do find one, they gonna be ugly. I don't mean regular ugly, I mean like a night crew at Walmart ugly. Like a girl that goes to the beauty shop and all they do is give her an estimate. When I started dating again, I had high expectations, y'all. Now I'm down to one requirement: boobs. Bigger than mine. A lot of blind dates on the first day. I went on the first date with this one girl. It was a blind date, y'all. She called me up before the date. She's like, hey, Gaines, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a big girl and I've got some love handles. When I saw her, I said, honey, I'm going to be honest with you. You got handles in places I just don't need to hang on. Big guy. I don't call nobody fat, but I'm going to tell y'all this. This girl was all rolled up. No, if it hadn't been for nipples, she wouldn't have known where to put her bra. In fact, now that I think about it, had she put it on backwards, it probably wouldn't fit. I'll groan at that all you want, but I'll guarantee you I'm not the only fella in here that's ever been feeling a boob, get a little turned on, realized it didn't have a nipple. She really was a big girl, y'all. She was wearing them stretch pants that really had no choice. She gotta tell me she wasn't fat, she was big boned. She might have been big boned, but she was also big skinned. Want me to take her home and spoon her with what, a ladle? Back to her place, we started fooling around, and she was like, hey, you want me to take my shirt off for you? And I'm like, with the lights on? Then she started feeling romantic. She's like, hey, we'll go in there and we'll take some baths. So we're in the tub, 15, 20 minutes, and I started feeling romantic myself. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? If each of us throw a leg over the side of this tub, we're going to have room for some water. Let's talk about fat girls for a minute, because they don't know they're fat and we need to tell them. They don't, y'all. There could be a 900-pound woman sitting right here. When he's not talking about me, he's talking about my sister, Tundra. Women never know how much they weigh. Y'all never get on the scales completely naked. Y'all are always standing there subtracting 5 pounds each for panties and perfume. Men round off our weight, not women. Y'all got the exact numbers for some reason. Let me tell you, ladies, what? You get up like 497, go ahead and round that off. Tell somebody you weigh 500 pounds and nobody gonna look at you and call you a liar. 500 pounds? You can't be a pound over 497. While we're on the subject, tan fat is not prettier than white